We have a little quiz today. We're going to do it as a partner quiz. Okay? Okay. It says, now this is what you have to know for your test tomorrow. And then I've looked at the cumulative test, which is on Friday, which I think is hard. It's everything from the beginning of the year. So, my thinking is to give you a bunch of review problems, on Friday. Give you a bunch of review problems on Wednesday, and then Thursday give you a practice test and actually have you take it in class, and we'll correct it in class, and then you can see where your weaknesses are. Now, well, you need to study first. No, but it's like a final exam. It's worth 200%. Jack. 200%? What? 200 as opposed to 100. Yeah, so it's big, but that's why we have 2 days of review. Okay, you guys, what is vertex form of an equation? Y equals what? Do you guys know what it looks like, Sayla? Can't use Schoology. You can use Notability. Sorry. Couldn't get to work. It's A times x minus h squared plus k. What is the vertex then? Now, you guys pay attention, because we're going to take a quiz today, and the people who got things wrong have this part wrong. Okay, Matt? You have, well, I'll give you time for that. Sorry, hit the wrong button. What's the x-coordinate for the vertex? Jay? It's what makes this 0. So it's h, and then you just write k down, whatever it is. So on the x's, it's the opposite of whatever's in there. We don't look at the negative sign. Can you write the equation given the vertex? So if your vertex is negative 3, 4, can you write the equation? What would it look like? Now, all we know how to do is with a coefficient of 1. That's it. So y equals, what's this going to be? Chris, do you know what it is? I think you do. It's x minus, what goes in for x? Jesse, what goes in for x? Negative 3. It's x, y. So it's negative 3 squared plus what? 4. Wait, Sayla? You have to, these are the things you have to know how to do. Well, we're going to take a quiz today, and we can look a little bit at that worksheet before we quiz, if you want. Do you know if the vertex is a max and minimum given the equation? Or how do you know is really a better question. There is the vertex form. What tells you if it's upside down or right side up? Yes, it's the A. Okay, is everybody there with me? Yes. Jesse, if A is positive, then what does my parabola look like? Because you're positive. There you are, you're happy. It's up. Is that a max or min, Jen? This vertex a maximum or minimum? It's a minimum. So I would, and that's the first question on your orange sheet today. So you might as well write it down. Yeah, that's your homework. And then, what if A is negative? You're not very happy, you're negative. Okay, Monty? Yes. It's like this. I'm going to answer my question. Is that a max or min? Jay? Jesse? It's a max. Okay, so you're going to have to be able to do that. When I wrote the questions for this worksheet, it's similar to the test. Not exactly the same as the test, but it's not the same kinds of questions. So if you can't do this correctly, then you're in trouble. I do have the answers posted now. Okay, what's the next slide here? Can you write factored form given the x-intercepts? Okay, Jay, what if the x-intercepts are negative 2, 0, and negative 1, 0? What if those are the x-intercepts? I want to write that in factored form. You remember what factored form looks like? Jack, do you remember what it looks like? Because I'm not going to help you on the quiz. It's y equals x minus 1, x1 times x minus x2. Either you remember it or you say, well, x equals negative 2. So if I add 2 to both sides, x plus 2 equals 0. Here, x equals negative 1. So x plus 1 equals 0. And there's your equation. Y equals the product of those two. X plus 2, x plus 1. I like my method because you never mess up the signs. Whereas here, I think you're going to mess up your signs. Yes? If a is a positive number, that means my parabola looks like that. Look at the picture. Minimum, max. Yeah, there you go. J. Yes. I don't care. We're reviewing for you. Can you graph a parabola and find the x-intercepts or write an equation? What if I gave you this? Oh boy, this is hard. I actually have some better ones on my worksheet. But can you, if we graph something here, if I graph this, and you remember the pattern? You go over one, up one at first, then you go over one, and then you go up. You guys remember? 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you go over one, and you go up 5, odd numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that gives you your parabola. And this is going to go over 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes, over 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't just make these up, so it did take me a little bit of time to write that worksheet so that I could get nice x-intercepts. What are the x-intercepts here? No, look again. This one is the x-intercept. It's 2, 0, and what's the other one? Because that's what I picked. Hey guys? Emma, what's the other x-intercept? I got 2 Emmas for the place of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 2, 0, 4, 0. Where's the vertex? Joey, where's the vertex? 3, not 0. What's the y value here? Negative 1. Hey guys, Jack, Matt, pay attention because this is how you do the work. Can you write this in vertex form now? Yes. Oh, we're gonna do that in a second. But right now it's y equals 1, and it's x minus 3 squared plus a negative 1 or minus 1. I don't care. Now what if now can I write this in factored form if I know what the x-intercepts are? Sure, because x equals 2, let's change colors. So x equals 2, which means x minus 2 equals 0. X equals 4, which means x minus 4 is 0. So in factored form, this looks like this. Is that okay? Because you got a quiz question on this. After they come back. I got the people out. Okay. Can you guys go to general form? You guys remember the forms? This is vertex form. This one. This is factored form. And you have to know that. I don't think we give you a cheat sheet. No. Well, this is your test, which is tomorrow. That's on Friday. You have to know all of this as well. And what is this in general form? Do you remember what general form looks like? Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. You have a quiz question on this today. So I should be seeing eyes looking at me. How do I go from y equals x minus 2 times x minus 4 into general form? What are you going to do there? Jack, you know? Boil it. That's right. Multiply it out. So what is this? It's x squared. What's the middle term going to be, Jesse? Minus 2x minus 4x is minus That's right, 6x. And a negative 2 times a negative 4 is plus 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, on your quiz today, I let you use your notes. So if you have these notes, I mean, I just did this. If you wrote it down, you have them. And I want you to use a partner and work hard on getting it right, and then I'll correct it. Tomorrow we'll go over it. I'm going to count it as a quiz, but you can get your points back by correcting tomorrow. There's no downside to it. Now the test tomorrow is a downside, so you want to do well on your quiz because that's predictive of what you're going to do on your test. So if you don't do well on this, that's the problem. Are there any questions on this orange sheet that you might want to look at right now? Because this is what the test kind of looks like.
Oh, yeah, I have a question.
I think there's 12 questions. That's short.
Number 6.
Okay, this is number 6 is like this one where we have the intercepts. So let's go ahead and add a page. This is number 6. I'm not going to bring up the slide. I'll just write it down. The x-intercepts are 3, 0 and 5, 0. Oh, I didn't review this. Do you remember how to find the vertex? You can make a little sketch if that helps you. 3 zeros here, 5 zeros here. Remember that the vertex lies on the axis of symmetry, which is x equal to 4. It is an equation, but what's nice is it gives you the x-coordinate of the vertex. You with me with that? That's important. Okay. Then, what I have to do, why this is hard, is I have to write this in factored form. So y equals x minus 3, x minus 5. I'm not done. I got to find the y coordinate. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this 4 and put it back in here and here. And by the way, when you do that, if you haven't noticed, I would hope you've noticed by now, you get 4 minus 3, 4 minus 5. This is a positive 1. This is a negative 1. We're multiplying, because that's what it says, J. But we want to multiply those, and 1 times a negative 1 is a what? Negative 1. So the ordered pair, if I slide my board here, is 4 comma negative 1. There's your vertex. I don't think that's easy. Okay, so we're going to go to 7. Write the equation of the parabola that go open upward. So the vertex is at negative 2, 4, and I want it to do this. What's vertex form for an equation? Yes. It's y equals x minus h squared plus k. What's the h? Negative 2, so x minus is negative 2. I'm fine with that. Plus k. What's the k? This is h and this is k. So it's plus 4. I want it to open up, so this is a positive 1, not a negative 1. If I want it to open down, I'd make it a negative 1. That's all there is. The hardest one is the one you asked me about, which was number 6. No. Oh, it's the opposite. That's exactly right. It's the opposite. Okay, you guys ready for your quiz? It's a partner quiz. No, let's do number 8. We're going to do it right here next to number 7. It's the same thing, the same vertex, but I want it to open down. So it's going to be y equals, and it's negative x plus 2 squared plus 4. The answers are online. So what's number 9? You color. It's y equals x minus, and that was a 1, 3, negative 3. So it's x minus 1 squared plus,
4.
no, what's the y value? Negative 3. Next. He's being silly. Okay? Well, at least I found my homework. Okay, that's it. You can do those, you're fine. How are you going to be ready to do those? You need to practice. It's number 11.
Wow. Yeah, number 11.
Yeah, 11. There's a lot of writing there. Given the x-intercepts are -2, -0, -3, 0, it's always an ordered pair. Some people were putting the -2 and the -3 into the same parentheses. You can't do that. Write the equation of the parabola in factored form. So that's y equals x minus a -2. Now it says factored form. Don't skip. X minus a -3. So y equals x plus 2, x plus 3. I don't know if you have that one down yet. And the parabola opens upward. What is the equation of the parabola in general form? So what are you going to do? Somebody told me that before. Jay told me that before. Or was it? No, it's Jack. I want this in general form, so I'm going to just do what? Multiply it out. That's the question. So y equals x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. That's what it's asking. Okay, so you got a video of a lot of these done, but the answers are online.